You know, I guess one person can make a difference.
You know, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about this guy. So you better watch that video first before this hands-on. Hey, welcome back. That was awesome, right? Anyways, before we start setting things up, I do want to share these 3 steps as a quick overview. Then later, I'll share a production issue with data replication that I run into the past and how to fix it, if time permits. Alright, we'll be using Docker for ease of setup, with empty primary and replica directories as volume mounts, plus a network connecting the 2 containers. So first, let's just have a look at what we'll need in setting up the primary DB. Of course, we'll have to run a container, but more importantly, we'll have to create a replication user, and then update the host authentication config so that it allows the user to connect. If by any chance you don't know where it is, you can just connect to Postgres, run show HBA file, and it'll give you the path. And one last thing is to create the replication slot. Then we can just reload the config and we're good with step 1. I already prepared the shell script since I kept messing up when recording, so let me just run it. Alright, let's proceed to step 2, which is backing up the primary DB. Similarly, let's just run a backup. There we go. Then for step 3, we'll simply run a container for the replica DB and verify if everything is configured correctly. And that's it. Everything looks good, so let's try inserting a record in primary. Alright, now let's see if it has reflected in the replica. It did. So let's just try to insert a record and this should fail. So yeah, that's it. Remember the production issue regarding stale reads due to replication log? Here's the gist of it. Brokers were constantly sending shipments in bulk, and due to the sheer number of loads or shipments, the replica DB couldn't keep up, causing the replayable stream of WAL to grow, leading to minutes of delay before those shipments get shown to the carrier. So one way of approaching this is to first determine if the replica is synced with the primary, and second is to compute for the replication lag. With this, we can have a requirement saying we can only have at most 5 seconds of delay, and then have a condition of is it not synced, and is the lag greater than n seconds? If so, read directly from the primary, else read from the replica. Wondering why a sync variable is at play here? Well, it's the determiner if the lag isn't just due to idle time when there's essentially nothing to replay.